Sairam students, welcome to another lecture of English literature. Today we are going to continue with class 9 Beehive lesson 8 Reach for the Top part 2. Maria Sharapova. Maria Sharapova, or you can say Reach for the Top part 2 lesson, is about the world renowned tennis player who rises to the top in the world of tennis. The secret behind this phenomenal success lies in the harsh struggle and the immense sacrifices that she made in her life. So, students, we started this chapter in the earlier lecture where we learned how she has to how she was separated from her mother at quite an early age, and she has to go to United States for training. She was packed off and sent to United States so that she can get a good training there. So that sacrifice was really tough for her. Now in this session, let's continue and learn more about her. I used to be so lonely, Maria Sharapova recalls. I missed my mother terribly. My father was working as he could to keep my tennis training going. So he couldn't see me either. So here, Maria Sharapova recalls, she remembers those days when she used to miss her mother terribly. Okay, she used to miss her very much. A girl of such young age, if you remember, somewhere at 9, when she was 9 years old, she has to be sent to US for training. So now in the present time, she recalls that she used to be very lonely because she missed her mother terribly. My father was working as much as he could. So her father, he was very hardworking, and he was working hard so that he could get good amount of income so that her tennis training could be continued. And hence even he couldn't see her. So she was all alone there. So Maria recollects that she used to remain alone and she missed her mother a lot. Her father worked very hard to fetch money for her needs, and hence he also could not meet her. Because I was so young, I used to go to bed at 8 pm. The other tennis pupils would come in at 11 pm and wake me up and order me to tidy up the room and clean it. So, Maria was very young, and so she would go to sleep early at 8 pm. The other students, the other students who were there for practice, they used to come in at 11 p.m. and they used to wake her up and ask her to tidy up the room, make the room, clean the room and keep the things in place. And she has to listen to them. Instead of letting that depress me, I became more quietly determined and mentally tough. I learned how to take care of myself. I never thought of quitting because I knew what I wanted. So, what Maria says here is, instead of all this thing, instead of getting depressed, she did not give up on this. Maria did not get depressed by all these things. What happened? It made her more determined and more mentally tough. She learned how to take care of herself. Okay, she took care of herself very well. She never thought of leaving tennis. She never thought of leaving the training because she knew what she wanted in life. And also she was very clear about her aim. When you come from nothing and you have nothing, then it makes you very hungry and determined. I would have put up with much more humiliation and insults than that to steadfastly pursue my dream. Maria Sharapova is a very determined person. She says that when a person has nothing, he craves and becomes determined to get it. Okay, when you have nothing, you have that craving to, you have the hunger to get it. So she says that she would have borne greater humiliation. This was nothing. Okay, she would have borne greater humiliation and insults than what she faced. All these things, why? So that she could achieve her dream. She could follow her dream. Pursue means follow. The toughness runs through Maria even today. It was the key to her bagging the women's single crown at Wimbledon in 2004 and to her meteoric rise to the world number one spot the following year. Meteoric refers to a very rapid rise, meteoric rise, very rapid. So now here, Maria, she retains her determination till present day. Even today, she has the same determination, that same toughness runs through Maria. And this was the key to her bagging the women's single crown at Wimbledon. Bagging, getting that, winning. Bagging means winning. This toughness was the key to her winning the women's singles crown at Wimbledon in 2004 and to her speedy rise to world number one spot in 2005. So all this, winning this championship and also becoming world number one, all this happened because Maria was very determined and she was ready to work hard to achieve her dreams. While her journey from the frozen plains of Siberia to the summit of women's tennis has touched the hearts of tennis fans, for the youngster herself, there appears to be no room for sentiment. So, here, this her entire journey from the frozen plain of Siberia. We know that she is from Siberia to the summit of women's tennis. Though this has touched the heart of millions of fans, okay, tennis fans, they feel emotional to know about Maria's journey from the frozen region of Siberia, but she has moved by it. Okay, she has struggled a lot, right? For the youngster herself, there appears to be no room for sentiment. So here, though the tennis fans, they feel touched that this girl has achieved success. She has traveled a long way from the frozen plains of Siberia to reach this position in women's tennis. But for Maria, there appears to be no room for sentiment. She is very straightforward. She doesn't have any sentiments attached to it. Attached to it. The straight looks and the answers she gives when asked about her ambition makes it amply clear, plentifully clear, that she considers the sacrifices were worth it. So what she gives? Straight answers. She gives straight answers when questioned about her aims, which imply that she accepts that the hurdles and the challenges she faced were worth the result that she got. Okay, she makes it clear from her straight looks and answers that whatever sacrifice she did, they were worth it. I am very, very competitive. I work hard at what I do. It's my job. This is her mantra for success. So she adds that she is very competitive, and this competitiveness has helped her to reach great heights. And though she says that she is very competitive and she works hard, as she considers this to be part of her work. And this is Maria's secret for success. Okay, this competitive nature, this hardworking nature, this ability to sacrifice for her work. This is her mantra for success. Though Maria Sharapova speaks with a pronounced American accent, she proudly parades her Russian nationality. Clearing all doubts, she says, I am Russian. It's true that the US is a big part of my life, but I have Russian citizenship. My blood is totally Russian. I will play the Olympics for Russia if they want me. So, what she says here, Maria. Maria's speech has an American accent. Okay, but she says that, but see, though she has this pronounced, though she has this American accent, but still she proudly parades that. She proudly says that she is a Russian. Okay, she belongs to Russian nationality. She clears all doubts by speaking it by making it clear that she is Russian. And though she says that USA is a big part. The US is a big part of her life because she trained there. But in the core of her heart, she is a Russian. Okay, she proudly parades the fact that she is a Russian, though US played an important part because she received her training in US. And she also says that she holds the citizenship of Russia, her ancestors are Russians, and she is willing to play Olympics. She is willing to represent Russia at the Olympics too, if they want her to take part in Olympics and represent Russia and represent them. Okay, so she proudly displays that she is a Russian, and US has played a big part in her life. She is totally Russian. She has a Russian citizenship, and she is willing to represent Russia in Olympics if they want her to do that. Like any number of teenage sensations, Maria Sharapova's list fashion Maria Sharapova lists fashion, singing and dancing as her hobbies. She loves reading the novels of Arthur Conan Doyle. Like other teenagers of her age, Maria's favorite pastimes are fashion, singing, dancing. These are her hobbies. Okay, these are her hobbies. She also loves reading the novels of Arthur Conan Doyle. I hope you all know Arthur Conan Doyle. The creator of Sherlock Holmes. Her fondness for sophisticated evening gowns appears at odds with her love of pancakes with chocolate spread and fizzy orange drinks. So she likes to wear fashionable evening gowns. Okay, though they are like looking at a fit body, it is unbelievable that it is that it's unbelievable that she likes to eat pancakes with chocolate spread and fizzy orange drinks. So she is just like any other girl who is fond of these fashionable evening gowns. Okay, and the way the considering her fitness level, okay, nobody would believe that she loves pancakes with chocolate spread and fizzy orange drinks. Fizzy orange drinks, those aerated drinks. Maria Sharapova cannot be pigeonholed or categorized. Her talent, unwavering desire to succeed, and readiness to sacrifice have lifted her to the top of the world. So, Maria cannot be put into a particular category. Her talent, her urge to succeed, and sacrificing nature helped her reach the top position in women's tennis. Okay, she cannot be pigeonholed, means she cannot be classified or categorized. And her talent, her hardworking nature, her steady and firm desire to succeed, that is, she is very clear with what she wants, and her readiness to sacrifice, all these things have helped her to be at the to reach the top of the world. Few would grudge her the riches she is now reaping. This is what she has to say about her monetary gains. So no one will oppose the benefits that she is getting now. because she made many sacrifices to get them. And she says that this is what she has to say about monetary gains. Let's see what she has to say. Of course, money is a motivation. Tennis is a business and a sport. But the most important thing is to become world number one in the world. That's the is to become number one in the world. That's the dream that kept me going. So here what she says, that money does motivate her to work hard. Okay, tennis is both a sport and a business. But the most important thing the is to become world number one. All right. So for her to reach to the top spot in women's tennis, that was the most important aspect for Maria. And that's the dream that kept her going, that helped her work hard, strive hard, okay, give all those sacrifices. So tennis, though it's a business as well as sport, but then the important thing that drives Maria is to get the position of world number one. And that's the dream that kept her working further. So with this, we come to an end of this lesson. I hope students, you were able to understand this lesson. This chapter sends us or gives us a message that Maria Sharapova's success, her story, conveys the message that diligence, hard work, and dedication never go unrewarded. Okay, now in this time of lockdown, you got so much time in hand. And if you utilize the time in the right way, it will not go unrewarded. You'll surely get good marks in your finals. So similarly, Maria over here, her success story that we have seen in this lesson, it clearly sends us a message. It conveys the message that hard work, diligence, dedication, this all things never go unrewarded. Dreams can be realized only if one works earnestly, putting one's heart and soul in translating them into reality. Nothing can obstruct those who stick to their path with an unstaggering devotion. Okay, so once you put your heart and soul to achieve something, okay, so whatever your dream will be there, that will be translated into reality. And nothing can obstruct those who stick to their path with an unstaggering devotion. With unstaggering devotion, we have a great determination, and you decide, you stick to your path irrespective of all the troubles that you face. Now students, let us go through the value points of this lesson. So with this, we come to an end of this session. Students, click on the link below so that you can complete your home assignment. Thank you so much.